March 17, 1968, deadly nerve test. Dr. Keith Smart, chief of the Ecology and Epidemiology branch at Dugway Proving Ground, received a call reporting that approximately 3,000 sheep had been found dead in Skull Valley, Utah. The deaths followed a U.S. Army nerve agent test conducted days earlier at Dugway Proving Ground, a military facility located 85 miles southwest of Salt Lake City. Over the following days, the death toll rose to between 6,000 and 6,400 sheep. This event, known as the Dugway sheep incident, became a key turning point in the regulation of chemical weapons testing in the United States. Dugway Proving Ground, established in 1942, was dedicated to testing chemical and biological warfare agents. The facility played a significant role in U.S. military research, particularly during the Cold War. On March 13, 1968, an F-4 Phantom aircraft released the nerve agent VX over a designated test area approximately 27 miles west of Skull Valley. The test was part of ongoing military research into chemical warfare capabilities. Following the test, sheep grazing in Skull Valley began exhibiting symptoms consistent with VX exposure, including convulsions and respiratory distress. By March 17th, the extent of the deaths had become apparent, triggering immediate concern. Investigations revealed that a combination of wind patterns and temperature inversions may have carried the lethal agent beyond the test boundaries. Although the Army initially denied responsibility, later reports confirmed the presence of VX in tissue samples from the dead sheep. The Dugway sheep incident brought national attention to the risks associated with open-air chemical weapons testing. At the time, public skepticism about military activities was increasing due to the Vietnam War and government secrecy surrounding weapons development. The incident intensified concerns about the potential dangers chemical agents pose to civilians, livestock, and the environment. The public and political fallout led to policy changes. In 1969, President Richard Nixon announced a ban on the open-air testing of chemical weapons, a significant shift in U.S. military policy. The incident also contributed to growing momentum for international arms control agreements. In subsequent years, the United States increased efforts to regulate and reduce stockpiles of chemical weapons, leading to the eventual ratification of the Chemical Weapons Convention in 1997. The Dugway sheep incident remains a case study in environmental and military ethics. It demonstrated the unintended consequences of weapons testing and highlighted the need for accountability in military research. The event also reinforced the importance of transparency in government activities involving hazardous substances. While the Dugway Proving Ground continued operations, chemical testing protocols changed significantly. The incident played a role in the broader movement toward limiting the use of chemical warfare agents and strengthening regulations on military testing. More than 50 years later, the events of March 17, 1968, serve as a reminder of the long-term impact of military experimentation on both the environment and public policy. For enthusiasts of historical ephemera, visit history-collectors.com to find collectibles that might complement your collection. You can own a piece of history.